Also, why is this not opening for me? Kinda need that ladder. Okay, next little break should be the bombs. Yeah, I think I did it right.
Gleaming steel!
I shot his robe off. Did you see that? Him too. Chad. The gun got so powerful, it shoots off their robes. Since when?
Phased power cells.
Mm-hmm.
And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Ugh, I knew it.
Wish I were a wall.
You pretty much are, Kenneth.
Padding.
It's great to be back.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
Copy that, Commander.
Move up the beach, Noble.
So it's all on one planet, or the
Yeah,
game?
we are on the planet Reach for the
Oh,
entire
that's why
game.
it's Halo Reach. That makes sense.
Yeah, we're on the planet Reach for the entire time. And I'm
Okay.
sure you've noticed, thus far, things keep going from bad to worse.
Yeah.
Like, things just do not get better. Install that. Maybe. Don't know, maybe. But, either way, thanks everybody for hanging out. I will see y'all tomorrow.
Get good, scrub.
Or something or other. Computer. I hit him.
Yeah, he's not. That's the second guy. Well, there's a guy between us.
Yeah,
He's almost
saw
dead.
him.
Where are you?
I was trying to get in position. Like, where did he go?
Behind you. Left. Must be behind the fence.
Okay, this is not good. I have no idea. This is too easy. Yeah, that's actually it is a pretty big underboob. Considering that it is in fact a dude. By the way, how you doing, Azure? It's like I didn't just see you like, you know, an hour ago in another stream. I mean, go figure. The healer. Oh, that sucks. Here I was trying to do a good thing. Good deed for society. Jared, I'm gonna pull a you for a second, okay? At this point, no one gets my con. Just saying. Chat. Alright. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I think we're Might end the stream a little early today. Wait, there's something in the fire? Oh! Get it! Disaster rights? Oh goodness. Here.
Right there.
You. Slide to the left. 2 hops this time. Right foot stomp. Crisscross. Crisscross. Freeze. Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap. I hope I damaged him royally. Did you see the other car? I did not see the other car. Did I miss that? That was actually a pretty good death, by the way. GG that guy. Not even mad, though. No, I didn't see where he was hiding.
Alexa, tell me a fact about cats. The random fact about cats happily grin, which is their way of marking you as part of their family group and showing you affection.
I couldn't see either. Why did I click? I
That was
clicked.
the best flashbang ever.
Yeah, it was. I'm sure Jane clicked it. That was fun though.
Oh man, what a...
What is up, my peoples? Tell me about your lives. Tell me about your triumphs and your struggles. Tell me some good things, Chad. What is up? We are back with part 5 of the Dark Souls Remastered Tank Run. Last time, we killed a puppy. A really big and murderous puppy. It was not in fact a puppy. But because it's the internet, we have to call him a puppy. And apparently I just got another Estus shard for sitting here. Yeah. And as you can see, I grinded out 836.8k souls. Which means I can level up to 50 health or 50 vitality, which was the original intent of this build. I'm gonna go to 14 dex because this will allow us to actually use every shield in the game. The rest goes in endurance. So, we're getting more stamina, which is going to be really nice. And we're going to get more equip load, which is going to make us more maneuverable over time, and also allow us to wear Havel's armor as we get closer to that. So, good night. Okay, our health was like here beforehand. If you're wondering why I have a sword, I was experimenting with something while grinding. And if we were doing a regular run we would be doing obscene damage with the amount of stress that I've got. Also, since we're already like about halfway there. Also, thank you for the 30 people. It's actually, I think, 38 people that have subscribed on the YouTube gaming channel since the last stream. Combination of the short from last week and why does Elden Ring work videos really pushed things. And a lot of subscribers came in. So, thank y'all so much. Also, Haggy, my dude, my guy, my padre. What's good, Haggy? Haggy, I don't remember if you said in the Discord, but did you grab the Oblivion remaster make? Because I went ahead and got the deluxe edition because I was able to get it cheaper on Green Man Gaming. So I was able to get the deluxe edition for the same price as the base game without a discount. It also seems like, if I read it right, that the base edition doesn't give you the DLCs. I may have read that wrong, so you might want to check me on that. But yeah, I read on the Green Man Gaming page that the base edition does not give you the DLCs. Again, could be mistaken. Could have read it wrong. Chad, is there anyone else here that went ahead and got the Oblivion remake master? A remaster make? Whatever you want to... It is not exactly a remaster, and it's not exactly a remake. That's why I'm calling it like a remaster make. It's a bit of both. Also, we're doing a bit of grinding to not waste these souls and to give folks a chance to come in, since I don't usually stream on a Tuesday. Also, I should very much point out that I am still kind of sick. So whenever it hits me, like it hits me pretty hard. So if I feel myself starting to tank and not feel good again, I'm just gonna dip. Cause I tried pushing myself on Sunday and I really hurt myself. So I don't want to do so again, cause like I ended up getting a pretty nasty fever from pushing myself on Sunday. And I had to come home and lay under like 5 blankets for an hour because I was absolutely freezing from a fever. And I didn't sweat for like an hour because I was just that cold and the fever was just nuking me that hard. So here's hoping I didn't actually nuke a couple of brain cells by doing that. But how you doing, Heike? What's good, sir? What's he up to? Some after cooking, making chicken cutlets. There's some tasty burgers. That actually sounds quite nice. Well, whenever you get a chance, what edition of the Oblivion remaster make did you get? I'm assuming you picked it up. Because I think you said that in the Discord. Or was that Hecticus? But no rush. Oh, also, I went back to the rats in the Undead Burg and got ourselves 6 humanity. So, we actually have some extra heals. Just the normal, you get all the DLC with it, you only get an extra quest with the deluxe. Okay. Yeah, that's just good to see you, my dude. Your potato won't be able to label it. Okay, I remember one of y'all saying what, but my brain still isn't at full power. If I was Goku, I would be stuck somewhere between base form and Super Saiyan right now. There's no way I can get to Super Saiyan 3. So what kind of rig do you have, Hecticus? What's your current, specs? Okay, I think one more round and we should be able to level once more. Looks great. You're getting 128 FPS inside, 90 outside. Mostly ultra few things, like Shadows on High, Episar, Dead, native anti-aliasing with frame gen. The GPU drives, you should be able to full ultra native anti-aliasing. Yeah. What's your current GPU and what are you getting? I think you mentioned that, but I don't remember. $600 XT getting a 9070 XT. 9070 XT also there's a 4. Nice. Nice. Yeah, you should be fine. I probably won't be able to run like all the bells. Well, actually, no, I should be able to. I looked at the recommended system specs on the Steam page, and the recommended was a 2080. I don't know what the minimum was, and I have a 4070, so I should be able to run everything maxed out while streaming. Oops. The trick there is while streaming, because I mean you gotta realize like streaming, takes a lot of juice by itself. use the LSS in FrameGen. Well, even there, like, using that puts more strain on the GPU. Therefore, you can't encode as well with OBS, so on and so forth. So you have to actually hit a balance. But I should be fine. Okay. So that's this. You have a i7 4770 4-core around 4 gigahertz, 1060 and 16 gigs of RAM. Now you got me curious. Next task. What is the minimum specs? Let me take a peek-see on Steam. Presuming Steam opens, I'm trying to open it. But yeah, there's a few reasons. I didn't just up and drop the tank run for that. Right now, anyway. Because, for one, I am on Xfinity as my ISP. And as ridiculous as it is, we have a data cap on Xfinity. And because I stream, I have to be very careful with how much I download. Because I use so much data just for streaming. And, so I'm already, like, probably 2/3 of the way through my data cap. And doing a big download, like 125 gigs, plus streaming, might tip me over. So I don't want to risk it. So I'll see what I have at the end of the month. And then I'll just do it with that. And if I don't have enough at the end of the month, I'll just do it at the beginning of next month for the download. Okay, so minimum system specs. Windows 10, a Ryzen 5 2600X or a i7 6800K. Minimum GPU would be a RX 5700 or a 1070 Ti. So really, if you had a better processor, you could do it, Hecticus, and then 16 gigs of RAM, minimum. So you'd be chugging it, but if you had a better processor, like, you could do it. Recommended is a Ryzen 5 3600X or a i5 10600K, 32 gigs of RAM, a RX 6800 XT or a RTX 2080, 125 gigs of RAM. Says it's SSD required. So, that's going to be interesting. Hack the neighbor's Wi-Fi? Could. And ethical concerns aside. Like 10 FPS in Valheim and max settings. Once you upgrade the processor, you upgrade the motherboard too. Full new build. Yeah, that's kind of how I do things whenever I need a new processor is whenever I do a new build. Because same reason as what you're saying. Like, you gotta do the whole nine. Okay, chat. It is time we're gonna go for the Moonlight Butterfly again. So before we do that, computer, new prediction.
A new prediction has begun.
Okay. Next task. Do I kill the Moonlight Butterfly in, trying to see, what's the default? 10 attempts. I should probably reduce the number of attempts for Dark Souls 1. Because each attempt takes so long to do. Anyway, it's at the top of the chat on Twitch. There should be a prediction. It should say predict somewhere at the top right of the chat. Some countries don't allow you to predict. Because of, like, quote, gambling laws. Nice, thank you for the belief. Computer's like 12 years old. Got your money's worth, spent $1,000 to build it. Nice. Hecticus. I need to make it to where YouTube can also participate in predictions and such. That's gonna be a project by itself. Zordy. Thank you, Zach. Oh, chat, let me get some of my tea before I start as well. I don't have coffee and tea today, I just have tea. And it's actually tea. It's a lemon ginger something. Lemon mint ginger tea. It's supposed to help with immune health, which I kind of need right now. Enjoy the relics, craft together, and cosmic exploration. Drop today for 14. Basically, it is the starting restoration. Sure, don't you? I saw the patch notes today. I was rather intrigued. So is that the Lawperate Beast Tribe, essentially? Or is it more so, like, purely Asgardian Restoration style gameplay? Okay, chat, I'm gonna go focus mode for a bit here. Kind of restoration style. Nice, is there also like a a gathering area that's, you know, exclusive to that? Computer again. Alright, where you at, bro? It's all done in the same zone. So is it like marketable, like stuff you can actually sell on the market materials? Because I wouldn't mind having another, you know, income source. Team note game. That might be a fun way to level gatherers, regardless. Bruh, you know you missed. Why? The others do leave quests in some zones. You get credits or points, vendors and relics. Okay, so just like Discarding and Restoration then. Did you look at the rewards yet? Do they look any good? Okay. Yeah, I should have went with him. That right now is relic is very low level for the zone itself. Required to get to it. Bruh. What is the level required to get to it? Yeah, man. Bro, you read. In the upper area on the moon, the base roll we can get there is level 10. Wait, the base relic is level 10? That's super low. So I'm guessing it's like a normal relic in that it grows in power as you do the quest. Yeah, man. Surprised he's not strafing. Is he bugged? Bruh, no. I thoroughly disagree. That's the version 0.01 of the relic. It's 0.04. Your miner and it's level 60. Effectively purposeless for max level crafters and gatherers. Earn a percent bonus for quest rewards. Huh. So if that's the case, you'll hit level 100, that's like 0.07. Or 08. Possibly, yeah. 0.5 is level 70, right? Okay. See, to me that's really the main, like, skill dodge. The rest of the attacks are like, if it's gonna hit you, it's gonna hit you. Like, there's very little control that it gives you, it feels like. Of course, I could just be being a whack. Okay. It feels like right there. That one seemed like it was just gonna hit you. Those feel like you have some control. But even there, like, sometimes, like, they'll just curve up and be like, nah, forget you. We're gonna curve up and hone in on your skull. Okay, I want to say at this point he starts introducing the overhead attack. Okay, that I gotta get better at that. Okay. I forget that's why I did that. Oh, too early. Way too early. Okay. See, that is just gonna be a problem. It's interesting how the game isn't letting me dash. I wonder if I have to just unlock from him to be able to dash. Okay, you've got to wait till it feels like it's gonna hit you. Then dodge. Hey, thank you for that follow, Phoenix. Glad you enjoying the stream. Feel free to join us in chat. How are ya? Haggy, I think. Try, exclamation point attempt for me. I think I added that as a command for everybody. I could be wrong. But this is number 5. Or rather, this is... Yes, it's attempt number 5 overall, but it's the first attempt on the prediction. Yes. Okay, that's our last Estes, so we're switching to humanities, should we need it. Yo. Thankfully he shot it way out of dodge. There's no reason for that. Okay. Like, I'm legit kind of scaring myself when I do that. Because I know I have to wait until it feels like I'm gonna get hit. So let's pop one of these to be safe. That also gives us a little bit of extra defense. Oh, thank you. This is still Dark Souls. It can still be like, well, you fought. Of course, this isn't Dark Souls 2. It is still fair. Tribe! What does that say? Can you imagine how many hitless runs have died to this boss because it's just so redonkulous. Just trolling the boss at this point. I feel like I'm the one getting trolled here. Ah. That swiping attack just feels so iffy to do. Then he does it again. Watch him do it again. Don't defy me, you didn't even bring a weapon. Sir, I am the weapon. Hey, doggies! And we got a humanity back. Huh. Computer prediction believe.
The believers are rich.
That whole fight was such a troll. Okay, so we came in from there. We need to go through here. How you doing, Cobb in Phoenix? By the way, for anybody that I have not asked yet, have y'all seen the Oblivion remaster make? And have y'all picked it up? Because I sure did. Sorrow ahead. What's Tower basement key? Divine Ember and a Homeward Bone. Wait, isn't this one of this kind of looks like Andre? Is this Andre's bro? That is sad. Now I'm sad. My boy. So I guess we have to be the bearer of bad news and bring Andre the ember that his, I guess, brother was using. So that we can make divine weapons. Can you enhance shields like that? So I wonder if I can create a divine shield. And if I can, would that benefit me significantly? Oh no. Okay. Okay, thankfully it was just you. Okay. So our next order of business, after we bring this to Andre, is to find Blight Town, which is a nightmare in and of itself. Let's not even consider the area. How's it going, Camilla Sebastian? What's up? We just got the the moonshine butterfly, or whatever. We got the butterfly. So now we're bringing the ember back to Andre. But how are you, Camilla? Good to see you in stream today. Then after this, we're gonna find ourselves Blight Town. I am doing fantastic. Got to enjoy the Oblivion Remaster announcement. Saw that it was actually released today, as it was announced. Went ahead and bought it, because heck yeah. Recovering from a sickness. Praise the Lord. Bruh. I am feeling better, Cobb. But I was saying at the beginning of stream that, the sickness seems to hit all at once. And so if I start feeling bad, like I'm just gonna dip. Like I don't really want to push myself too hard. So if I start feeling like I'm going down, like I'm gonna dip. I assume, thank you so much, Camilla. How did you find us? If you don't mind my asking.
My, that's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I could produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
But of course.
Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
Okay. So we need to find green type nitros, and we can make the shield into a divine weapon. Very interesting. Okay, let's repair anything from that fight. Okay. Also, I am very curious about a specific chest piece. Trying to find it. Is it this? I think it was this. Does this chest piece get higher than my current one? I think I need 6 Titanite shards. To be able to do it. So, current chest piece gives 50 physical and, physical protection. So let's upgrade this. And thank you for that follow, Camilla. Glad you enjoyed the stream. 48. So, no. Gargoyle helmet.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Hey. Alright. Let's check this. Oh wait, I can equip the Elite Knight set, I think. That was in the horror set. I could have had more defense. Let's see if I fat roll. I do. Okay. Let's replace things to see if we can get back in medium roll. Okay, that's medium roll. What's my favorite game? My favorite game of all time is Final Fantasy VIII. It was my first Final Fantasy. It was my first JRPG, and it was my first full-on RPG. And it was actually the game that I learned how to read on. Because I learned how to read kind of late. Not because I couldn't learn it, it's just because I didn't want to. I just didn't care. And my poor mom tried so hard to get me to learn how to read, and I just refused. And I know it's probably a bit shallow, but like, it was the opening cutscene, the CGI from 8. And that sold me. I was so enamored by that opening cutscene in 8 that, and there was words all over the place. But like, I can't read this fast enough, and I want to know what's going on. That I eventually just muddled through and learned how to read by struggling through the dialogue of Final Fantasy VIII over and 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 again and again and again and again and again until I knew how to read. So, and they say games don't teach you things. He was banging. Oh yeah, especially Triple Triad.
Hello? Miracles, I presume? Yes, I know.
Okay. think we're gonna... Let's see. I think we're gonna need this. Medium to... no, it's okay.
Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
But yeah, Camilla, what's your favorite game? And I have been streaming for just over 10 years. First official stream was August 11th, 2014. That was a ride. Gotta go back to lurking, still trying to learn programming. Still butt at it. What's the current thing you're working on, Hecticus? I feel bad for the firekeeper. Do I just start streaming? I mean, it's never a bad time to start. Just go in knowing that it's a hard grind to get noticed. You can't just play games and get views anymore. You really have to be doing something that you love. And something that is, I wouldn't say unique, because technically there's nothing new under the sun, but something that's really authentically you. You know what I mean? Okay, I think this was where we go to get to Blighttown, right? Yep, right there. Just getting a better understanding of why the different features are useful. Finally understand why unions have value. Yeah, you don't know anything? Well, that's the thing, Camilla. Everybody comes in, not knowing anything. I didn't know Lickety Split when I started. And I did it from the ground up. Very little experience from doing things with YouTube previously. And alright.
Do the thing, Big
no.
Ross.
We are not doing good damage at all. I am from Louisiana myself. How about yourself? Everything here is gonna take forever to kill. Wait. I lost connection. Chad, the stream's still up? Game may not have closed. Using quick game. Okay. Huh. Music, noise. the one project you're trying to complete is the one that you measure out your room and the furnishings, move them around and digitally to maximize the floor space. I thought about doing something like that as like a, you know, purely a fun project. I didn't realize that that was a, you know, like a course objectives kind of project. That's cool. Is that on the CS50 thing? Can I build my community? Personal project? Nice. Okay, that's where you're gonna learn, sir. GG. Wee. So it's your CS50 project you're stuck on? Parted for a bit? There's a spell checker. Sounds like it'd be tedious. Does it give you an API to pull a dictionary from to check words? Yeah, Camilla, how did I grow my stream? Or how did I build my community? And how am I building it? So, I guess that's a huge question, because like I said, I've been doing this for 10 years, and things have definitely changed in the past 10 years. Also, chat, dung pie is crappy senpai. It's an old quote in the bot, and it still applies. Kinda cheated to figure out how to make a clickable button window. Use ChatGPT to make a button to click it. It says button is clicked when you click it. I love that you're saying it as ChatGPT, or I'm assuming you've been watching Primogen, because that's how he says it. You can't go wrong watching Prime. I feel like I need more room. But yeah, so I guess a bit of a history lesson, Camilla. Like, whenever I started streaming back in 2014, the whole thing with Twitch is that you could actually literally just stream and get viewers, and people would follow, and you would grow a community by that. The whole thing about growing a community back then was based on momentum, like purely momentum. Like, as long as you stayed consistent, you had a stream schedule, you know, you did your own thing, you had fun, you would grow. But as time went on, and as the platform became more popular, and as streaming itself became easier to do, more and more people started streaming, which meant that you started getting oversaturation. Oh, well, I shouldn't say oversaturation. You started getting the platform to be very saturated so that there were more streamers and less viewers, because the people that were viewers are now streamers. And so the average viewer to streamer ratio had gone down over time, and it's still going down over time. So, with more competition meant that you needed to start doing other things to get noticed. And so that kind of branched out into like, yo, post your stuff on social media to make sure that, you know, people that follow you elsewhere are gonna come and watch your stream. Which then went into, okay, if you're gonna get people to see what you do, you need to start making videos on places like YouTube, because Twitch itself doesn't exactly have any way for you to get discovered beyond people just seeing your stream and clicking on it. And because there's more streamers, that's less likely to happen. No. So, sorry, I'm about to choke. Shadow just entered Blight Town, Death Town, population me. Key to Nulon, the ruins. So, the way that the meta, let's say, of growing a community now is that you need to not only stream, you need to also make videos. You need to then make shorts. You need to then post on Instagram. You need to then make things for TikTok. You need to then do all these other platforms at the same time. You then need to grow Discord. You gotta do all these things all at the same time. And hope that at least one of them gets enough traction to the point that it drives traffic to your stream by itself. So, so for me, presently, YouTube is the place that's actually drawing the most people to my stream. And the new-ish, or the newest way to do things is to also multi-stream. So streaming to multiple platforms at the same time. just realized this is the spot where we need the poison bite ring. This is why we got this boy. Starting stream next month. So if I was to give any advice for you to start streaming, I would say find a game that you love, and I mean love, that doesn't have like a bajillion people watching it, and then start streaming that. Reason being is because once you have a game that doesn't have that many people watching it, but you still enjoy playing it, what happens is is you get to essentially dominate the viewership of that game for the most part, and that is going to be really good for you. And for any, I would give the same advice for any new streamer. Find a game that you really enjoy that has a smaller viewership on Twitch. Stream that, because if your main focus is Twitch, you wanna show up in the top 5 to 10 streams whenever someone clicks on a category. That's what's called the Kingmaker slots on Twitch. So the higher that you are in the viewership category, in the viewership of streams, the higher of a chance that you are to be clicked in the stream directory. So that means that the more people that click, the more people that are gonna continue clicking, and then so on and so forth. Next thing you know, it snowballs, and you have yourself a little community to start off with. And then once you get your community to really vibe with you and then join you in things, say on Discord, then you can start branching out to other things that you enjoy and just continue the pattern with games that or higher viewership that you couldn't be seen in before, or what have you. Okay. Yeah, now I'm going the wrong way, chat, but I have something specific that I'm looking for. Actually, someone specific I'm looking for. I'm looking for Onion Bro. How did I build my community and how am I building it now? So, for me, like I said, I've been doing this for 10 years. I was able to go through a lot of those different phases of Twitch. Of like just doing streaming and then doing social media and streaming and then everything else alongside. Yeah, I have a Discord, so exclamation point Discord in the chat if you want to get to it. Okay. But for me, it was a oh, here we go, finally. It was a combination of a lot of things for me. So at first, it was the whole momentum thing that I was talking about before. And then I did that for the longest time just because I didn't get into other social media platforms when I really should have. And so later, after I finished college, what I did is I started doing software development streams. So the idea that I have around all of the things that I do now is to do something that provides value. So it has to be something, one, that I enjoy, and two, that provides value. Now, we can define value in a bunch of different ways. But for me, value is something that either improves your day, teaches you something, or gives me an opportunity to tell you about Jesus. Because I'm a Christian, and that is a huge, important thing to me, is telling people about Jesus. So, so request, yeah, just join the Discord. Feel free to DM me. Or really, don't DM me, just post in the general chat. We have a lot of folks. Brev. What is this stuff over here? I want to know where Onion Bro is. That is my goal in life presently. But for me now, it's a combination of doing things that I think provide value, and doing that across both Twitch and YouTube. So, both with streams and videos. Oh no. It doesn't get rid of the toxic though. Okay. we're not gonna survive. This is clear. Let's just see if we can at least find Onion Bro before I die. Oof. Well, there's no need for me to add you. Just join the Discord. The link's in the chat. Camilla. Computer, I'm dead. Alright. Where is Onion Bro? Why do I feel like this is a trap? Garden scale? Okay. Yeah, come to the Discord. We have memes. You can reply to your message? I'm streaming. I'll get to you when I can. But yeah, so if you're saying I didn't answer your question about how I'm growing a community, I'm doing it through building value through both Twitch and YouTube with things that I care about and I think that y'all will enjoy. I'm trying to add something to the world while telling people about Jesus. Or really, I should put that the other way around. I'm telling people about Jesus while adding positive value to the world. Which is, I mean, double win, if you ask me. It's winning while you're winning. Okay. Okay, I like how these guys don't take an insane amount of hits. Wait. Bro, just like the bugs in Elden Ring. Bro. Bro. Okay. Better. So you can't miss a beat at all without getting poisoned. Okay. While we're poisoned, might as well just stand in it. Okay. Thankfully, the ticks on the poison aren't too bad. And we're getting some soul items, which is helpful. Yeah, that person came in clutch. Thinking about kindling the bonfire so that I can get more. Okay. As I mentioned, my goal here is to find Onion Bro. Because Onion Bro gives a shield that does as much damage as some weapons. And I would have the shield. Large Titanite shard. We can start upgrading our stuff again. We might need to farm these guys. Okay. What is that? Another one. You know what? I will take it like a man. I kind of want to use a humanity to get over there, but I also don't want to waste. Okay, so over there. We need to get to that there tree. Run up there and see if that's where Onion Bro is. If we know that, then we can set our course for there. Or we can't. One or the other. Computer, I'm dead. Okay. To humanity, we're gonna kindle this bonfire. So that we can get more Estus flasks. Okay. That will make our lives significantly easier. Alright. So Camilla, what's got you wanting to stream? Out of curiosity. Okay. Okay. Very good. Just saying, chat. As far as grinding for souls go, this place is not cool at all. Because, like, the enemies themselves don't give you that much in the way of souls. And, as you can see, they're hard to hit. They have no chill. And they build poison. Without giving you much of a way to relieve yourselves of their pain. Okay. So what are these? Thankfully, if we can play it smart, which is the goal in most of the things we do, we can avoid some of the poison. Come here. That's one. Come here. There we are. You got greedy. And the hostages. Okay. It's too bad that there's not a place here that we can farm humanity. I would like to try and beat them. That is not the shield I was looking for. Is your boy gonna come up here? I appreciate the tenacity. Okay, chat. I'm actually gonna look up this shield and make sure that I'm not missing something. Next task. Hold up. Wait a minute. Actually, chat, while I do this, I am gonna be right back so I can do some medical stuff. So instead of y'all just staring at a blank screen, I'll let y'all watch some clips. I'll also play some ads on Twitch and YouTube so folks don't get a pre-roll on Twitch for the next hour. And I will be right back if I don't see you when I return. Jesus loves you. I love you. Repent and believe in the gospel. Let me know if you ever have questions about that. I'd be happy to discuss. Be right back. Please miss. You didn't miss. You so didn't miss. We do have softs, right? I seem to remember buying softs. There we go. Okay. That was... It's just different from miscognitive fish. Alright, Jen. We'll be ending shortly, anyway. I appreciate you, Jen. You stay awesome, alright? Have a good sleep. I appreciate you, Jen. Oh, wait. Go on. Alright. That's American. See, I get up every morning, and as I'm drinking my freedom, I'm just like, I take a sip, and I'm just like, that's the stuff right there. Freedom starts the day right, every day. America, y'all. And I did it? Is that it? Let him. Hey. Is that ribbon?
Should have brought my fish finder.
I have a feeling that I'm gonna want to see this. So, as soon as they res me, I will start the timer. Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes. First one. I missed most of that. Jet, I have returned. I have somewhat bad news. In order to get the shield that I'm hoping for, we have to go back. Like, quite a bit. And find Onion Bro elsewhere first. And begin his quest line. So that he will end up here later. So, I need to get back to my actual next task. I forgot to go back to my multi-streaming dashboard. Thank you, Cat Camilla. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so now we can have a weapon be a holy weapon, if we so desire. Okay. Here's the thing. This shield that I'm talking about has the possibility of being so insanely useful that I think it's worth our time to go back. And big if, we can, what? Oh, because I'm human. You don't get invaders unless you're human. Get stomped. Yeah, how's it going, Tony? Good to see you, Sid. How is everything? Get stomped. Listen, if we can just keep knocking her down. I mean, chat. She gets knocked down, she gets back up again. I ain't never gonna keep her down until she runs out of HP. Humanity acquired. Okay. And a butcher's knife. Okay. Okay. Then we got 2 extra Estus out of the deal. My Easter was okay, Tony. I was sick, actually. But, praise the Lord, I'm okay now. At least for the most part, I'm okay. Yes, Sir X-Men. Did I hear about Oblivion? Not only did I hear about Oblivion, I watched the announcement and then I bought it. I bought the deluxe edition. I didn't even have to think about it. I did have to think about the deluxe edition, but I didn't even have to think about buying it. I bought it. We're gonna have to wait to play it though, because I am on a Comcast, Xfinity, whatever you want to call it, data cap. So, and I'm already, running kind of skimpy on my data because of all the streaming that I do. So I'll probably have to do it next month. But at the same time, I am still enjoying this run. So I don't want to just drop it just to drop it. Brick. That was pretty funny. They just get shield bashed. I mean, the embarrassment. Am I right? Yeah, that wasn't worth it. Gotta find a way up. Xbox Game Pass, nice. Okay. Maybe we can at least get some stuff before we die. I gotta find a way back up. Believe we can fly, but do you believe that you can touch the sky? Do you in fact think about it every night and day? Chat, you cannot tell me that dogs are not the worst in Souls games. You cannot tell me that in good conscience. Computer, I'm dead.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Good to know. It just occurred to me. We have large Titanite shards. Wait, can we not upgrade our great shield? I thought I had two of them. Or did I pick up a shard and a chunk? Okay. Okay, Chad. Thoughts, what are we thinking? Do we want to go back and find Onion Bro now? Or do we want to continue on to the boss? The boss is over there. Right over there. Getting there is going to be a trick. Let's go for the boss. So go for Onion Bro. There's the Lord Side I charred. Okay. The trick for this is gonna be getting over there without being seen by those guys. This boss is either going to be very difficult or easy clap. I don't really see, any in between. Okay. Computer, new boss.
Boss attempts reset.
Oh, Chad, let me get some of my tea before we do this. Because we're gonna need some focus, if I remember right. Okay, Chip. I realize you're going to look, but I would encourage you to look respectfully. If you know, you know. They're not really giving you opportunity to look respectfully. Goodness. Look at how little damage we're doing. Yeah, I sure hope that lava goes away. Okay, so if we see her hugging the bug, that's the explodey stuff. Okay. So far, the only thing that seems actually dangerous to us is the explodey thing. The lava, of course. Okay, so you can get trapped in the legs to where you can't back up. Okay, the legs do just as much damage as the body, so you don't have to worry about it. That's just rude. Okay, it's gonna have to accept this fight is gonna take a long time. Wee. Bruh. The moveset is actually pretty cool. So I'm wondering if there's some kind of safe spot. Where you can attack with relative impunity. Until she does the little hug attack. Or that. That's a good attack to have as well. It's right here, and then so you have plenty enough time. See, this is actually really nice. All things considered, for a first try, and I'm purposely not using my humanities, it's not bad. Okay, I got stuck. That's fine. That's on me. Computer, I'm dead. Let's find our way out of here. We now know what we're up against with Quaylag. Alright. Let's see. Give it to bring me Star Hub, because it'll bring me I'm guessing. I can bring myself higher. Bruv. Thankfully, the shield has a little upward arc whenever it attacks. One more? No, two more. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. Ladder leads here. I need to go further up. Are we just stuck here? Until we finish off Quelaag? Nope, we're not. Okay, hurry up. That'll do for you. You can get wrecked. So can you. Where's the next way up? I don't see it yet. Do y'all? What in the world is that up there? If we get toxic again, that's GG's. There. How do I get there? 'Cause that's our way out. Just jumping? We can't make that. There's a fog gate right there. Where's that coming from? Okay. Chad, I think we're stuck with Quelaag for a bit. Okay. Items at least. Sorcery Remedy? Please tell me that I have the ability to use that. Remedy requires 16. Intelligence? Bro, I'm dumb. I only have 9. Sorcery Red Robed Yola, one of the reduced bleeding and poison buildup. Undo various poisonous effects. Well, at least we have that. Should we decide to pursue it? Okay, let's see. No. Computer, I fell and died.
Did you think falling from heights was supposed to be fun? Gravity clearly disagrees.
Clearly. Okay, we haven't tried going all the way up through this way yet. Regardless of whether we go for Quelaag or Onion Bro right now, we need an exit strategy. Presently, we don't have one, and I don't remember how to get out of here. Okay. Come here. You would think, for as much torture as they put you through in this area, that they would give you more souls per kill, right? Okay. This is about as bad as getting swarmed by skeeters at home. I'm in Louisiana, for those of you that don't know, and the skeeters are terrible, to say the least. Alright, y'all done? Please be done. And all we need is to find a way to go up. Up is our desire. Preferably all the way up. Now, if you would fall off, that'd be great. Where does this lead? To nothing special. Still needed to check. Nice thing about the shield, though, is for the skeeters. It has a wide, or just like a broad enough space that it hits. I'd say probably easier than most things as you try and swing at them. Okay, let's just see if we can knock you off. Here we are. Because right now, we don't really care. We just want to get out. Hello? I don't think we found out. I think we found murder, doom, death. On a colossal scale. What did we just find? I see. Is this gonna let me? No, it's not. Is there even a ladder? No! Computer, I fell and died.
You must have a gravitational pull of your own.
How's it going? Nickelbot. Good to see you in stream today. Just doesn't understand the gravity of the situation. Indeed. You joined in on that. Both are still. Indeed. Welcome in. How you doing? I must be some level of extra stupid, because I'm not seeing how to get out of here. How's Tank Run going? Pretty well. I just realized that I didn't start Onion Bros interactions. And I kinda need to if I want to get the shield that I want. So I'm trying to get out of Deathtown population meat to go back to the entrance of Sin's Fortress before we open it after killing Quelaag. And I can't figure out how to get out. Where's the climb up? Some tea first. Is that a ladder? That's a ladder. So I think I've been blind. I think I've been a extra stupid dum-dum. Oh, sweat run. Okay, we made it out. Now just run past these boys. Get back to Firelink Shrine. And our lives are gravy. By comparison. Life in these games is never actually gravy. But, you know, you do things in relation to the previous suffering you've endured. Watch us make it all the way back there and Onion Bro just isn't even there. One of the very few places in the game where you can actually feel safe. So, Balthasar, is this your first run in the game?
You again. What is it? Our futures are murky. Let's not be too friendly now.
Rude. Now. Yeah, I'm thinking Quelaag is just gonna be a matter of patience, because the moveset really isn't that bad. it's a matter of mostly positioning and essentially controlling where she puts the lava. Rude. Now. Nice. We made it just as they were about to deactivate the bonfire. Okay. If I'm right, this is Sin's Fortress, right? And there's Onion Bro. For those of you that are not familiar with the Souls community, we call him Onion Bro. Because he looks like an onion. For obvious reasons. And he's like the best bro you're gonna get in this game. There's also a Onion Bro in Dark Souls 3. Onion Bro in Dark Souls 3, if I remember right, is even more of a bro than Onion Bro in this game.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak. Still closed. Still closed. Still closed. Still closed.
You gotta really hit it a bunch of times to make sure that you go through all of the dialogue options, because the game doesn't actually tell you when it's done.
Still closed. Still closed. Still closed. Still closed.
Okay, I think it's still closed. Jed, what are we thinking? Oh, look. So, you're not sure? Ask again.
Still closed. Still closed.
Pretty sure it's still closed. Computer, clip that.
I clipped the thing.
Maybe now?
Still closed. Still closed.
I'm thinking it's still closed. In case you needed to know. Should we check one more time? Let's check one more time.
Still closed. Still closed.
Computer, clip that.
I clipped the thing.
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. We can either, I'm just trying to weigh my options. We only have roughly an hour of the stream, and I'm thinking about not going for that long. So, our options are to go back to Quelaag and try her again, or to go back this way and for one, get more souls so we can level a bit more, and get more items that will help us with the whole like poison stuff back in Blighttown. And I think there might be more stuff to explore here. I think. Yeah, we're supposed to, I agree. And plus, this is my grind area presently, so if we're gonna end the stream, I would like to end it at my grind spot. So, we don't really care too much about the blood red moss plumps, we want the purple ones. The purple ones are the ones that remove the poison. But they do come from the same guys. Also, you can't tell me that's not satisfying. Just smooshing murder trees. Just bonk. Let's get a pre-bonk. Those are even rarer. So, most excellent there. Okay. This is both my grind spot and the area where it needs more exploration. So, let's get rid of the most dangerous guys, which are also the guys that I've been grinding on. Breath. Get tired of casting. And no. Not walk away. Pull out your sword. And then run up the stairs. Like a well-passed NPC and jump off the cliff. Thank you. Oh, chat. Speaking of NPCs, story time. So, I believe I've mentioned a number of times that I, on occasion, teach the kids at church. And so, where's the other one? Oh, there he is. Bro, run. So, this was last month, I think, I was teaching the kids. And after the lesson, there was this one little girl that came up to me, super curious, which I like that. It was just asking me, like, all of the most both respectful and good questions. It's about life, a bit of theology, actually. And she's like somewhere between 6 and 9, because that's the age of the class group. And she's actually asking theological questions. And after I answer some of her questions, she just like, I think her brain was just done with the conversation, even though the conversation itself wasn't done. And she legit just, while we're talking, just like walked away. Like, I was an NPC and she just skipped the dialogue. So, the only other time that I've been NPC'd that hard is whenever, how are you doing? Take care. Right. If we're about to get to experience that all over again, it's gonna be great. But, last time that I got NPC'd that hard was for the anime convention that I went to a few years back with Azure, one of my mods. He actually came down to Louisiana to come hang out with me in person and also to go to the con with me. And so, oh goodness, we were sitting in the lobby at the convention, and Azure is a musician. And so he brought his kalimba. It's a little handheld instrument. And just so he can have something to play while we're doing stuff. And so I was like, yo, Azure, you should play some Final Fantasy VIII songs. And so I was like, you should play Eyes on Me. Because I was cosplaying as Squall in Final Fantasy VIII. And so he's playing Final Fantasy VIII music on his kalimba. And this girl walks up to us And is like, yo, is that a kalimba? And Azur's like, oh yeah. And then they have like a brief, very brief talk. And then your girl does the exact same thing as the little girl did. She just like pressed X to skip dialogue and just walked away. And me and Azur are legit just like looking at each other back and forth, like we're looking at each other, we're looking at her walking away, we're looking at each other, looking at her walking away. And then my helper, Dylan, y'all see his hand in the stream a fair amount. He's like, I think y'all just got NPC'd. And we're sitting there like, I think we did. And turns out that that girl was leading one of the panels at that convention later that day. And so I didn't go to that panel, but Azur did. And he ended up getting her info, you know, from Twitch and was in Discord and stuff and was talking to her for a while afterwards. And then I think that he got NPC'd again. I don't know, I'll have to ask him. So, that girl, we never got her name. We might have got her screen name, but we never got her actual name, pretty sure. And, that girl to us is NPC girl. But then again, like, if you're gonna do that, that's some major main character energy. If you think about it. Like, we should call her main character girl. Chad, this is getting out of hand. There's so many of them. And they're just getting more. I counted 6. Computer, toggle attempts. Computer, I'm dead. It's getting out of hand. Now there are actually 6 of them. Come on, bro. Computer is deeply depressed. He's given up on the trash talk. I should probably increase the percentage at which he roasts. Okay. We're not fighting. We're running. We want the items. We want to see what they are. And then we just Get out. Hello. I wonder if that is potentially better than my present armor. What now, bros? In no time. Huh. Huh. That's one way to do it. Computer, clip that.
I clipped the thing.
Somebody else died too. Okay. That leads... Okay, the Hydra. The Hydra leads that way. There's two directions that the Hydra leads. We are not... I don't know if the Hydra is even possible with a shield. Thankfully, he's optional. I do know that that way, if this is the area that I'm thinking about, is one of the DLCs. Okay, Dark Root Basin. We have that. Computer, I'm dead.
Have you tried dodging?
I mean... I don't think you can dodge on a ladder. Can you? Character hasn't showered in days. Because he's a man. He's a man's man. Okay, wait. I wonder... Okay, what kind of upgrade materials do you need for the Eastern armor? Oh, Chad, I need to start finishing my tea. Any twinkling? For the Eastern set? Well, clearly the defense is gonna be better, but good night. Swallow of odor, and swallow of iron, body odor, gore, and campfire smoke. Sounds disgusting. So, actually, give me a second. Give me a second. Alright, Jack, I'm gonna actually take my evening break presently and finish off my tea. So, next task. What I'm gonna do is run some clips and some ads so folks don't get a pre-roll for the remaining hour of the stream or however long we go. And I'll take care of my tea and some medical stuff. And I will be right back in just a bit. So if I don't see you shortly, Jesus loves you. I love you. Repent and believe in the gospel. Let me know if you ever have questions about that. I would be happy to have a discussion. I'll be right back. Oh, well, like weeks. Okay. Alright. Well, I hope you find your dogs. Yes, all 4 of them. Wait, 4? All of them? Yeah. All of your dogs got out. Get low. Good 4. That one didn't get 4, probably. That's rude. But she can't move it. Enable avatar feed.
You probably shouldn't laugh anymore.
No, not good. I'm dead! My computer is even ashamed. It didn't even tell me anything. I'm dead.
Get good, scrub.
It all begins here. Hey.
Calculated that I have just gotten rid of every spider on every plane of existence because they are just so ew. You don't even know. None of you understand the complex nature of how to eliminate an entire species from the face of the earth.
And tacos on our cheese. Jane focuses on such. But that's another story for another day. But anyway, till we meet again, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. Y'all stay epic. Y'all have an awesome night. Peace! Oh, damn!
Scrub.
Was to do that. Was to get good. Because I'm stunted. I'm restricted, and I know it. And I need to get good. I need to push
That was
in the building. Oh crap! What is going on here?
Let's go, let's go.
go.
We need to move. Oh man.
Dude. That was spoopy.
Looks like a good opportunity.
I did it.
Get good, Scrub.
Computer! I am getting good. I'm killing as much stuff as I can. Just told me to get. Oh, I see. So yeah, don't spoil it. That would not be preferable. Oh, I shot the people I was supposed to be protecting.
Don't stand in front of the boss.
As I proceed to stand in
Don't
front of the
stand
boss.
near the black hole.
As I proceed to stand in front of the black hole. See, now you can do it. Chat. Chat. Did you see the thing in the field? Let's see, who have I got next? Thorn March, so Muggamog, Leviathan, Remove, and Shiva. You slapped my panda? Tina! Tina! Ty is an animal abuser. Call Tina. Ha! Ha ha! Ah! That brings it to a whole new level. It's only a skin. Sloppy. It's so great. Which makes it sound like something else. Check out his hair though. That is some bush. Is floating. And this guy. Yep. He's having a spaz off. What in the... Jack! Look how hard we killed him! He's breaking the... He's breaking the boundaries of space and time. He's thinking with portals. Chad, he's beginning to believe. He understands that there is no spoon.
Or a euphemistically delicious? Wait, lesson.
Tyrannus. No!
Flip that.
Ugh, he was a sidekick. They die like goldfish.
No acting like overacting. Even Ryder could do better.
If I wanted to.
Don't make me.
Chad, to just walk up to a girl in public and be like, look into my eyes. Are you my nama? Or nama?
Still alive, old friend.
Well, at least you're not telling me to get good, computer. That's a nice change. Thank you. I'm doing it. Like right now.
Get good, scrub.
Computer, are you serious? Success for a Christmas stream. Merry Christmas, Dreamy Blues. You're just catching us right at the end of the stream. But feel free to follow if you're not already. Alright, chat. You're not catching us right at the stream, because I returned. So, not sure how much more we can do right now. Right, but still feel free to follow. Okay, well, we got ourselves a nice total of 0 souls. Let's see if we can get back to that Hydra area. There's also a bridge further up that led to that, like, dog cat thing. Let's see if we can kill that now and proceed further. First things first, we'll let him take care of himself. And go. As I'm not sure what's up here anymore. But I am fairly certain that once we kill Cat Dog, it does not respawn. Okay, never mind. We gotta call him Sanic. He's giving me big Alice in Wonderland, the Cheshire Cat vibes. Just me. Bro, he's not letting me defend either. So if we stay on the left side, he tends to go to the right. Bruv. Okay, good thing we did that. I can do a charged attack too. See? And I can miss too. There's 2 of them. There's 3 of them. What? What? I don't remember that at all. Dealing with 1 was enough of a problem. Boy, oh boy. Souls games, am I right? I just want to run and see where we can get to. That's it? They just leave us alone? Huh. I mean... cool. Cat dogs are allergic to pollen. It's like everyone else, it seems. Wait, is this where we got... Oh, that's where we went and fought Sif. So we just circled back around to Sif. Okay, what we've not done is explored where mushroom bros go. To be clear, chat, I have played this game before, but it was like 8 years ago. So, there are only vague memories at best. Of what's what and where's where. Okay, so we just made it back through, yeah, the entrance to the Sif area. That leads us back to our bonfire. So, over here, where mushroom bros are. If I remember right, they're pretty slow. And they're also, like, amazingly tanky. Like, if I could be even a quarter as tanky as those dudes, this run would be easy. Like, actually easy clap. No joke. No scam. Just easy clap. Okay, so we made it back to Cat Dogs. So unless I'm wrong, there's no reason to go here. Unless you want to get to Sif. And we've already gotten Sif. So our work here is done. So I suppose what we can do, Chad, is grind for a bit while we discuss future plans for the stream. Because Oblivion Remaster Make was not on my bingo card. Especially for right now. See, because the schedule that I had in mind for right now is that this run would be the interim, dang, between Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Elden Ring Night Rain. And I was planning it in such a way where this run would essentially take that entire gap time between Rebirth and Night Raid. So, having Oblivion, which I greatly desire to pursue, kinda throws a honkin' wrench in the plans. I feel like Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z Abridged, where he's looking at Trunks, and he's like, "You foiling my plans?" I mean, maybe. Are you? No, Oblivion is feeling that way. You foiling my plans? So.
I'm a firin' ma laser.
Thank you, computer.
Whatever.
A lot of people be interested in watching Oblivion streaming. A lot of people be playing it. A lot of people be watching it. But here's the thing. Of something that I've learned from being a small streamer for 10 years. Is that whenever you've got something like that, that literally everyone and their dog is going to be playing, small streamers, like, yes, the idea is there, more people streaming it means more people watching it, but what happens is, all of the top tier streamers get 90 to 95% of that viewership. Okay? They get the Kingmaker slots. And what the smaller streamers are hoping for most of the time is that whenever the bigger streamers are done streaming for the day, that their audiences will trickle down into that, you know, like their streams, like the whole audience will just trickle down until it ends up on them. When in reality, what happens is, most of the time, whenever a bigger streamer ends their stream, only, I mean, it's something like 20 to maybe 30 to 40%. Let's just call it 30% to make it nice and easy. 30% are just kind of done with whatever streaming platform that they're on for that day. And if they're not, they don't go for that game. And if they do, they just go for the next person in the Kingmaker slot. They don't go down in the list. Because that's not how Twitch is designed. Twitch is designed that the Kingmakers get more, while the smaller ones either get less or don't get anything at all. So I bring that up because it's a rather common strat for smaller streamers like myself to wait. Like somewhere between a week and a month. Whenever a massive release like this happens, before they start their runs, because what happens is that the big streamers have moved on, okay? And the people that have decided to stay with that game are going to stay with that game regardless. Okay? And so what you got is now you have the Kingmakers, of course, that stay at the top, that kind of keep the majority of the viewership. That's always going to be the case. But what you've got now is people that are, whenever those Kingmakers are done, those people are now dedicated to that game for now, instead of dedicated to the streamer. So those people will trickle down, until they end up on your stream. Now, the difference here that I've not really had a chance to explore is I've only done this from a Twitch perspective, okay? Considering that I'm now multi-streaming to YouTube, you now have the aspect of an actual algorithm working for you. So, it might work differently on the YouTube side of things. As far as YouTube goes, maybe I would absolutely slaughter it if I streamed Oblivion right now. Because if I did my titles and my thumbnails well enough, then, because it's an algorithm, it might push me up a bit further. So, hold on, I guess. Oh, goodness. Hopefully I didn't destroy anyone's ears. So, that's why, thank you, Cup. That's why I actually am considering playing it sooner rather than later, even though, like, I still have to wait to see what my data cap is gonna do. Like, I don't really have a choice in that regard. Unless, hear me out. If I don't stream for the rest of the week, that would probably give me enough data wiggle room to play with in order to download the game now. So, the question becomes, do you want Oblivion bad enough that you're willing to wait? Or rather, do you want Oblivion bad enough that you're willing to not have a few streams this week in order to get it sooner? Or do you want regular streams and get Oblivion later? Those are your options. So, and I present those options to you now, actually. What do y'all think? As far as you, as the viewer, are concerned, what would you like? What do you think would be better for your own viewing experience? Would you prefer Oblivion sooner, but have less streams this week so I can have the data to play with it? Or option 3, get a buddy to download Oblivion through a flash drive. 125 gigs. Do I have anybody locally that would even do that for me? I don't. Well, I mean, I've got a external hard drive that's like 14 terabytes. I could throw in on that. That is an option. That would also require me to get out of the house. Still closed. Still closed. I just said the most introverted thing ever. That's gonna require me to get out the house. But no, I say it like that because I'm still kind of sick. Like, I don't have anything against leaving my house, except whenever I'm, like, mega socially drained. But, presently, I don't know if it would be good for my health for me to leave my house. Bro, you decided to be aggro right as you're about to rush me? So either way, we'd have to wait. So, good idea, Hecticus, if we were under normal circumstances. Unfortunately, we are not. So, please consider option 3 not available presently. Unless we can come up with an option 4. Okay. Let's put it to a vote. Type 1 in the chat if you would prefer no streams for the rest of this week. And we start Oblivion next week. Type 2 in the chat if you want consistent streams this week and we start Oblivion next month. Next month is next Thursday? Is it? No point in stopping the regular streams? You're probably right. Wait, today's the 22nd? Bro, my brain has been so cooked. Like, whenever I tell you that I was sick, like, my fever felt like I was slurring my words. Like, I'm actually questioning if I did brain damage. Like, the likelihood that I did brain damage is minimal, but still, like, my brain is cooked, bro. Yeah, viewers can definitely cause me. Yeah, I know. But, I don't. But I think it has to be like 104 plus. And the highest that we saw it was 101.5. So there's no way that that literally cooked my brain. Then again, I did lay under 5 blankets with 101.5 fever for an hour till the fever broke. Chad, am I cooked? I say that both ironically and unironically. 38 souls to be able to level. That's why I'm a streamer, because I'm brain damaged. Lol. Sometimes I think that streaming takes just as much thought, if not more, than software engineering. Like, no scam. Because it's not, you're not playing by consistent rules with streaming. Like, even the ideas of have a schedule, stay consistent, like, that doesn't apply anymore. I mean, it's a good best practice, but you don't need that. If you're doing the right things, you don't need it. I believe, especially in the days of Let's Be and Take Down. There you go. So I wasn't considering that, but you're right. So yeah. Now that you say it, I actually do find myself considering the things that I'm about to say before I say it. Because I'm like, okay, if somebody takes this out of context, what are they gonna do? Even though I'm not some kind of big shot, now, we know good and well that people will go back through people's archives of content just to find something that they can take out of context and then try and smear you with it. Which I think is abhorrent myself. See, like, even that can be taken out of context. Somebody can take something that I've said in this same stream, talking about something else, and then splice it with the fact that I just said it's abhorrent to make me say something that I didn't say. Not to mention AI. You know how easy it is to get clean audio of a streamer speaking for long periods of time? gag nods are important. I mean, they are. And you can clip it. It's interesting watching clips from Hasmongold and other streamers because you can watch them in real time, calculating the response, especially when someone is trying to bait a response. Oh yeah. I've had people try and bait me into saying things as well. Except the ones that try and bait me, it's usually like a bad pun meme where it makes you look dumb because you said the thing, or it's one of those names where it makes it sound like adult content. Stuff like that. And they're so childish about it that I catch most of them. I'd hate to see one that was actually trying. Because I like to think that I'm a pretty observant individual. But a dude can only catch so much. The spider lady was pretty over the top. I mean, did I have a choice? I tried to skip the cutscene. Yeah, that's on me. I do have a funny idea for the thumbnail. For the stream where we try and kill Twilight. I have a really funny idea. Publishers gotta sell them copies. Indeed. Tom, I'm glad you looked respectfully. GG, sir. So, the thumbnail that I'm gonna make for the We're Going After Quelaag stream is I'm gonna have Quelaag up there, of course. And the same me standing with the shield that I've been using. But over Quelaag's bosom, I have this
Get good,
emote
scrub.
computer.
What?
I'm trying to describe how I'm getting good. Shut up.
No.
I have a emote in the Discord. It's called, Silver Creepy. And it's me just with this face of... Wait, hold on. It's this me with this face of just... And I was gonna take 2 of those emotes and place them very strategically on Quelaag. Because I think that would be hilarious. Thoughts, ideas, comments, questions, concerns? Okay. I'm about to say, where is Stabby Boy? There's Stabby Boy. But now, you want to talk about publishers selling copies. In Resident Evil, was it 6? Yeah, 6. There is a legit full frontal nudity of fake Ada and Leon's partner's sister. I forget her name. The only way that they're able to get away with it is that there's this like slime covering the nipples and the downward bitties. But otherwise, yeah, full frontal music. Giggle physics at all. I was very uncomfortable. So we're not playing the Lemmings? I'm trying to think of what Lemmings is. I've heard that word, but I don't know what it is. Okay, Jet, before we leave, let's go and try a thing. Because I think if we upgrade one of our previous shields, it will have higher damage than our current great shield. Old DOS game revives to save little dudes from walking to their doom. Okay, no wonder I didn't remember it. I didn't get a PC till I was 13, 14? Though I was very aware of the OG DOS games. One of my much older cousins let me play the OG Doom on his computer. When I was like 10 or so. I'm probably aging myself. It's fine with me. I mean, I'm 37. I don't care.
Get good, scrub.
Computer.
What?
How does one get good at clearing one's throat? Real question, by the way. Computer, clip that.
I clipped the thing.
Old games where you basically had to save these little, still a young buck. You know, most days, I still feel it. I still feel young. But I will say, there are an increasing number of days where I don't. And that's okay. Because, praise the Lord, I am,
Well, hello, you need it.
according to the doctors, I am 35 years late being dead. Because whenever I was diagnosed with my condition, the doctor said that I would die at 2 years old. And then, when I lived past 2, they're like, okay, he'll die at 8. They were almost right on that one. Because that's whenever my lungs collapsed. And I had to get my trach and my feeding tube at the same time. And then once I lived past 8, praise the Lord, they were like, yeah, he's gonna die at 16. And then whenever I was past 16, praise the Lord,